What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. As you can see, we are going to be back here in Dirt Rally 2.0 again today. And I wanted to do something a little different than I normally do. I don't know how the weather is where you guys live, but currently we already have snow here where I live in Indiana. So I wanted to jump in here and do some rallying here in the winter time. But I'm going to take out some very different vehicles that I don't really drive much here in the game. And we're going to be doing all front wheel drive cars for this. So we're going to start off here in Sweden. We're going to be at the Storjägnen Sprint Reverse. Probably not even close to pronouncing that right. And I'm sorry if I sound a little stuffy or my voice sounds a little scratchy. I'm still getting over being sick. In fact, I think it might have got worse if anything. Anyways guys, for this first rally we are going to be taking out the DS Auto's DS21. This is a really cool car. If you guys don't know a lot about it, I'll try to find some links to leave down below if I remember to, for you guys to read up a little bit on it. Jay Leno has also done a video. Sorry guys, my cord for my headphones is all tangled up and it's really bugging me there. But Jay Leno has a video on his channel about the car. There's all kinds of videos on the internet about these cars. They're really were just so far ahead of their time and had all kinds of crazy additions. One of them being the suspension, which is what makes this car feel so fun to drive, I feel like, here in Dirt Rally. I feel like they actually did a pretty good job of modeling how the hydraulics would have worked in the suspension for this thing, or air. I can't remember which one it was.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Anyways, whichever one it was, it did have an adjustable suspension. You could actually change the tire relatively easy because of it, and the rear quarter panel just came off to be able to get access to the back. Now, I don't have any practice on this stage, so we are kind of just winging it here. I did do a different stage here in Sweden just to get a feel of how the car felt in the snow. Sorry, I had to make sure I actually turned my mic on there for a second. Sometimes I forget to click the button Elgato.
Left. Into 6 right. Opens up 100. 6 right. Into tight 4 left long of a dip. 80. 6 left of a jumps. 80 of a
The reason I wanted to go with front wheel drive cars for this is because this is the kind of environment where these cars really become a lot more fun to drive, and the understeer is not really a bad thing. And it actually just becomes an entirely different feeling style of car.
50. Middle of crest. Into 3 right.
See, you still have that understeer there, but you can get the end to slide around easier. I was kind of just going way too slow, I think, on that corner to pull the e-brake, which this thing probably wouldn't have, but we'll just pretend it does.
6 left, 60, 6 right of a jump, 100, 5 left of a crest, extra long.
Oh, a little too far to the big.
Into 6 right, extra long, opens 80. Caution, 6 right of a crest, tightens 4.
Man, it seems like I'm doing the fastest run right now. We're really pushing this thing, but it's honestly incredibly hard to control this thing and keep it going the direction you want to here in the snow.
Into 3 left. Into 6 right. And 6 left of a big crest, 50. Caution, 6 left of a jump, 30, 2 right tightens. Into 3 left. Into 4 right long, opens of a crest.
You can really see how you can kind of just get the rear end to come around for you here in the snow and
6
ice.
right.
It almost feels more like all-wheel drive, just without the same amount of grip out of the corner.
Into 6 right long. Into turn 4 left. Opens 50. 6 right of a crest. To keep left of a crest. 80 over bumps. Caution 4 right of a crest. Into 6 left long. Opens of a crest. Keep left of a 80 over bumps. 6 left to jump. 60. 6 right.
I gotta say, almost 80 in this thing, in this kind of environment, and these slick roads would be absolutely terrifying to drive.
50. Crest, and 5 right of a crest, 30. 4 left, 50. Keep middle of a crest, and 4 right long, tighten 3.
Oh, almost got through there clean. I really had to chuck the car. It's not ready for that corner.
Tightens, 50. Turn,
Stay in third, don't want it to upshift.
30. 6 right long, 30. 1 left of a crest, opens, tightens, 4 of a crest. Into 6 right, opens, very long. Into 5 left long. 60. 6 left of a jump maybe. Into caution, 6 right long. Opens, middle of a jump. Into 6 left. Into 6 right long, 50. 6 left, into 4 right, into 6 left long.
Oh,
Into 4 right, over crest, tightens, very long.
definitely could have gotten way, way worse for me.
Into 6 left of a dip junction, into 5 right. Into 6 left.
Oh my god, I got so sideways
50.
there at the end.
Over finish, to stop. Well done.
Not bad for just going through there pretty much blind. It's definitely a lot of fun. Having a front wheel drive car myself, after driving it around a little bit here in the weather we got, I just really had to come and do this. These cars are just so much more fun in this kind of weather. They really come alive. Alright, for our next rally stage here, we're going to be going to Elgjon, something like that. Not really sure. And we're going to be switching up cars for this. I'm going to try to do as many different front-wheel drive historic vehicles as I can for this. I'm probably going to be skipping the Lancia, though, and going up to the Volkswagen. I just feel like the Lancia is just a little too safe of a front-wheel drive car. It drives just way too neutral for that style of car. At least for what I'm trying to do in this video. This is more of just trying to have fun and not really set the best time, if that makes any sense, really.
5, 4, 3.
So I did go in and do just a little bit of tuning to this thing for this winter stage here. We're gonna just a little bit of negative camber front and back. I did stretch my gears just a little bit, so I wouldn't need to change gears so much in the corners, because this thing is have fairly short gears stock.
Into 6 left. Into 5 right long.
Besides that, it's pretty much stock setup. I didn't mess with dampers or spring rates.
Into 5 left over bump. Tightens 3. Opens over crests, 30. Caution, 3 right tightens. Into turn 5 left, 70. Past junction, early 6 right of a crest, jump.
The snowbirds just look huge on this car because it's just such a tiny little vehicle. Watching the replay cams of this car with the co-driver and the driver and the car together is just absolutely hilarious to me because of how crammed they look in there with the helmets and everything.
30, turn unseen, 1 left. Opens,
Oh, stay a
3.
second.
Into 5 right. Into 6 left, 50.
I really feel like that
Caution,
tiny bit of
4
negative
right.
camber I added to the front and the back of this really helped the car kind of just
Keep left of a
bite
30,
into the corners when you're
right,
sliding around like this.
50, downhill, crest, and tight 5 left. 100. 6 left, and 6 right long, opens of a crest.
That got really sketchy.
Into 6 left long.
That's one of the scariest things in this car
80
is
over
getting
bumps.
anywhere near those bumps on the edges of any of the stages, just because it really throws this
6
tiny
right,
little car
tightens
around.
5, 30. Keep middle of a jump crest, 80. 6 left long, tightens of a jump, 200. 6 right long of a crest.
I feel like I'm just
60.
skating the rear of this thing around right now. You can kind of see
Keep left
it,
of a
I
jump.
feel like, in the video too, where it
250 of a
just looks like the
bump,
car's kind of
downhill.
fishtailing back and forth a little bit.
6 left
Oh,
of a
forgot we
bridge,
only have 4
extra
gears.
long, tightens 4.
This
6
would be
right,
absolutely
130.
terrifying in every way to go almost 90 miles an hour in the snow in a
6
Mini.
left, 150. flat crest
Keep
and
getting
jump.
so close to death.
100, slow, turn unseen, 1 right long, tightens.
Oh, it's way further down here than I thought.
Opens, 80, past junction. Tight, 6 right long, opens. Keep left over crests, 6 right, 70, 6 left. Keep right over 60 over bump, flat left, flat right. 6 left of a jump, opens, keep middle of a jump, into 6 left of a bump, to keep right of a 60, 6 left of a jump.
Oh, this is insane. I can't hardly tell where the road is. It's so white through here.
Flat right, into 6 left long, 100. 6 left, 80, caution slow crest, 3 right. Into 4 left long, tightens, 50 over crest, 6 right, opens of a dip, keep
This
right
is
over
just
100.
absolutely insane, but at the same time, it's
5
so
left,
much fun.
Caution 60.
If you guys have never
right,
tried the Mini
tightens,
through any of these
3.
stages, you definitely got to do it. I wish I would have tried this before. This is ridiculous trying to get this thing through here.
Crest, 80, bumps. Flat left.
It is
keep
very
right over
bumpy
crest,
through here. A
jump,
lot of what you're
into
seeing in
6
the
left,
wheel
tightens,
besides my
5 over
steering input
crest,
is the wheel just bouncing
50.
back and forth in my hands from how rough it gets through here.
3 right, tightens over crest and dip, 70.
Oh,
5 left long, tightens,
that
into
is
3
so
right.
sketchy.
Into 5 left, very long, tightens.
I can't believe I
4
made
right,
it through this stage
into caution,
without any
2
real
left
major
long,
issues.
into short 5 right,
Oh,
opens 6.
I say that and
extra
I'm almost at the finish line, then I go into that
finish
berm.
to stop.
Definitely a good run for not really remembering that stage at all. I know I've ran it before, but it's definitely been a decent amount of time since I've been here. Really, that's one of the great things too about this style front wheel drive car and the H1 class cars here in Dirt Rally 2.0, and even the Golf and H2 is they're still quick, but they're slow enough that you can really drive a lot of the stages without knowing the layouts and make it through for the most part without too much damage, just because there's a lot more time to react, and the cars, I don't want to say are more forgiving, but they really are, just because of factoring in speed. And then cars like the Mini have such a short wheelbase, you can turn them fairly abruptly and get them to do what you want. The DS Auto is a little bit lazier in corners. It does have a longer wheelbase and it's really soft suspension. Alright guys, for our next stage we're going to do here in this video, we're going to be moving over to Monte Carlo. We're going to be here at Col dei Turini, I believe is how, pretty close to how you would pronounce it anyways. I'll give it a shot. It's Depart and Descente. Might be kind of close-ish. Anyways, we're going to be changing up vehicles here over to the Volkswagen Golf GTI 16 valve. I really like driving this car a lot. It's a really good car for a lot of the tarmac stages, especially if you take it to Spain. It's just a really good feeling car. So I kind of want to see how it does here at Monte Carlo, since we do have tarmac, but there's ice patches everywhere, snow, that sort of thing. So it's really kind of changes up what I'm used to driving this car on.
Five, 4.
And before I forget guys, for the tune, all I did on this one was move the brake bias a little bit towards the rear. I think it was literally 1 click, so all I moved it just to help get the car to rotate a little bit more using the brake.
Into 5 right.
Besides that, I left everything else is just how it comes.
Right tightens. Into 5
This
left long.
start on this stage is nasty. We start immediately just in straight ice. It is extremely slick too.
30. 3 left long.
The front wheel drive's not doing too bad through here though. That's the reason I kind of want to try this, because front wheel drive tends to do pretty decent in ice and snow as long as you can find the traction in it.
4 left long. Into 4 right long. 30. 5 left long. Tightens 3. one right over 50. 5 left. Into 5 right long, slow
This
30.
thing sounds so nasty when you hit the
Unseen,
limiter
open
in
hairpin
it.
left. Opens long, keep in.
Oh, that is really slick through that corner. Once I hit the e-brake, it started understeering in the front end bad.
Unseen, open hairpin right. Into 6 left, extra long, 80, 4 right tightens.
A little better through that one. Still looked terrible though.
Into 5 left, into 4 right, extra long, opens over crest, caution slow 40, unseen, open hairpin left.
You can really see the rear end just skating around on me there. Oh,
Opens
don't
6
die.
long.
Oh, we went over the
4
wall.
right.
Almost
Opens
kept it from
6.
sliding off. You can really see what I mean though about how slick it is there, because I almost had the car
Right.
stopped and it just would not quit sliding that last
Into
little
4
bit of the
left,
hill.
extra long, tightens 3.
Oh my.
Downhill 50, unseen, open hairpin right. Opens
This is
30.
kind of nutty how slick it is through here. The car is just skating around all over the surface, so
30.
I'm gonna do my best, but we're definitely probably gonna have some more accidents through this
Left
race.
narrow. 5 right, into 4 left, 30. 6 right of a crest, slow 30. 1 right long.
The thing with front wheel drives is when the rear end starts sliding, you gotta really commit to staying on throttle, or else it will just keep coming around on you.
50.
The front tires try to slow down more because they are the ones that are connected to the drive line.
Right of a 30.
And the rear end just wants to keep going on you.
30. 3 left long, slow, keep right of a 30, unseen, open hairpin left. 30. 4 right long, tightens narrow. Opens 5, extra long of a crest. Into slow, 2 left long. 30. 4 right.
We keep hitting these little patches where it is melted. They keep giving me this
Snow
false
clearing
confidence. Good, there we go. Now we might be able to actually open this thing up a little bit.
Into caution for left long.
Nailed that little patches of ice coming out of that corner and just plowed off.
Into 4 left. Into 5 right, extra long, slow 30, unseen, hairpin right. $50. 4 left long. Into 3 right. 3 left long. Into 3 right long. 50. 6 left of a crest, 100. 3 right long, opens of a crest, 30. 3 left long. Into 3 right long, tightens. Into 4 left, open slow, 50, unseen, open hairpin left. Into 4 right long. Into 5 left, and caution 4 right of a crest, 50. 4 left tightens, slow 50, unseen, open hairpin
Oh,
right.
cut in. Oh, would not cut in for me.
50. 4 right of a crest,
Oh,
60.
Probably would have shredded a tire in real life on that
80.
one.
Keep middle of a crest and caution, 1 right tightens. Into 1 left long. Into 3 right long. 30.
Oh, understeered off a little too much on me.
4 left. 6 right. Into 5 left long. 50. Caution, 1 right long. Into 2 left long.
Oh,
40.
Barely got the rear end to come around fast enough to keep me from plowing just nose first into that barrier.
Into 3 left, into 4 right, into 4 left, into 5 right of a crest, over finish, and caution, keep left of a 33 right to stop. Well done.
I definitely did make some mistakes through this stage, but I definitely am not disappointed really with my performance, especially because it's been a little bit since I drove this car, and the Monte Carlo stages are just so brutal because there's so many changes in just the traction of the surface, and there's just so many really tight corners that come up out of nowhere. But saying that, for just being my first run through here in a while, I'm not mad at all of how I performed at that. It's definitely a ton of fun trying to keep this thing straight when I was on the straightaways and actually get it around corners without it just snapping around wildly on me. We're gonna go ahead and jump out here. We're gonna do one more stage here at Monte Carlo before we end the video. For this next one, we're gonna do the Col de Turini Sprint in Monte, something along those lines. I really don't know why I try to pronounce most of these because I'm sure I am just horribly off on them. We are going to change vehicles here one more time for this one. We're going to jump into the Peugeot 205 GTI. Like I said, we're keeping this a front wheel drive vehicles because they're just a lot different animal driving them in slick icy condition like this compared to in even dirt, because dirt they still have a tendency to understeer a lot more and the rear doesn't want to slide as much and as freely as they do on the ice. Jumping in here, guys, I will say I am on just the regular setup because, to be completely honest, I don't think I've ever actually drove this car here in the game. I think I just kind of skipped over it always.
Go. Slow 3 left.
Definitely sounds a little better than that Volkswagen, at least in my opinion.
To 6 right.
Really snappy when you pull that handbrake.
Keep left over 60. Crest.
I knew there was no way I was going to slide that, but I just kind of want to test to see what the car is going to do.
Bump on exit. 4 left long tightens. And keep right over 50.
Hell understeering this thing.
Left tightens. 30. 1 right long.
Oh, we're going over. At least I managed to get it slowed down, so it wouldn't have been too bad there.
1 right
This
long.
thing is definitely an entirely different animal than that Jetta.
Into 2 left long. 30.
It is way more skittish here on the icy road.
Open 6 long over crest.
The Jetta was a little bit predictable.
Into
This
1
thing
left
literally
tightens.
just feels like it's floating when you hit the ice. Like, my wheel loses all feeling in it, and it feels like I have no steering input anymore almost.
3 left long.
This is a really weird feeling to
Into 3
drive.
right. 30. 3 left long tightens. 100. 4 right of a crest. 50.
On the actual tarmac, it does not feel bad at all.
3
It's
left
just
extra long tightens.
something you
narrow.
definitely would have to get used to
50.
here on the ice driving it. The Jetta, or not Jetta, wrong Volkswagen, the Golf is definitely just a lot more predictable when it's sliding, and it's a lot easier to get the front end to grip up. It might be because I did do a little bit of tweaking to the
Slow
tuning
50.
setup on it, but
4
even then I
left
didn't
long
really
over crest.
change much at
Into
all on the
open
Golf.
hairpin right. 50. 6 right of a crest. 60.
Oh, this thing
left
lights
long
up the
tightens.
tires so quick on this.
Into 3 right long. Snow and ice starts now. 100.
Oh, it starts now. This is going to
5
be
left,
great.
Extra long.
I'm glad this
Caution
is a shorter
4.
stage. I definitely feel like throttle modulation is your best friend with this thing, just because of how easy it is to light the tires up.
Into 2 right
And as soon as you
tightens.
do, you lose every bit of turning ability you have, and you're just starting to plow straight
Into
on.
slow 4 left long. Into 1 right long. Opens. Into 3 left long.
This is insanely slick in this car.
60. Unseen, open hairpin right. Into 3 left long. Into 2 right long. Into 6 left over crest.
I feel like this is the slowest I've ever been in any rally stage in this game.
2.
There's like really not a lot I can do though, because every time I get on throttle half the time I just start spinning up the tires and sliding.
2 left, opens extra long. 30.
You can kind of see I'm just kind of really cranking steering wheel on it and hoping that I can find enough traction to get it to start really turning in for me.
30 over crest.
At least anywhere where I'm actually really trying to get on power.
Into 6 left. Into 4 right. 30. 3 left long. Tightens 1.
You know, I bet I know why the Jetta felt so much better on the surface. I gave it some negative toe in the front, so it would have a little better turn-in response, and I feel like that's what this is really missing. Because if I give it enough steering angle, it seems like it does okay. It starts to grab on me, but unless I do that, it feels like I just can't give the car any power hardly at all.
Into 4 left. 80.
Oh, come on.
Turn 5 right.
This is going to be the funniest replay probably ever, just because I was driving so slow through most of it and just constantly understeering. I did make it through in one piece though. I didn't really have any major accidents or anything. So that's definitely one good thing at least. Anyways guys, I hope you go out and give this a shot here. Try some other front wheel drive cars. There's definitely a good variety of them here in this game. It's just a ton of fun to take something like that out in this type of conditions and really just have some fun with it. And not really try to set great times, but try to get through quickly, but not absolutely destroy your car by the end of the stage. Anyways guys, I really hope you've enjoyed today's video. If you did, don't forget to hit the like button down below, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.